So, Bridget, are you going to tell me about your website? Are you working on it at the moment?
Yes, it's almost ready, but it isn't finished just yet.
And who's it for?
Well, you remember what I'm studying, don't you?
Yes. Well, you're studying French or Spanish or something, aren't you?
Well, sort of. I'm in the Latin American Studies department, so yes, I learn Spanish, but I also study history, culture, politics, all that kind of thing.
Oh, right. So the website is for the Latin American study students?
Yes, but not just for them. It's also for students of Spanish and for students from the World History department too. They're all going to use it. And all the information on it has to be in Spanish as well as English so that I can keep in touch with all the students I met at UNAM.
UNAM?
Oh, that's the name of the university in Mexico where I was studying.
Oh, I see. So are you writing everything in Spanish as well as English?
Yes, I'm completely exhausted.
I'm not surprised. That sounds like an absolutely enormous job.
Well, I'm not doing everything on my own. There's a Colombian girl, Monica. She's helping me to check my grammar and spelling and stuff.
Oh, okay. So what can I do to help?
Well, I'm not very good at web design, so would you have any time to look at it for me? I need someone to check that everything on the website is working properly.
Well, I'm a little busy.
You have to help me, Joe. You're my only hope.
Okay, I'll help you.
Wonderful. So, I've chosen the main photo for the website, but I thought maybe I could ask your opinion.
Sure, let's have a look.
Great. It's here on my iPad.
Wow, this is great. Where's this place?
It's called Chichen Itza.
Is that the name of the pyramid in the middle of the photo?
No, Chichen Itza's the name of the ancient city. The pyramid... I can't remember what the name of the pyramid is.
Well, anyway, it's a great photo for your website. It's got history and culture, and it just looks really cool.
Great. So, when can you help me with the design of the website? Do you have any time?
I'm moving to a new flat next week, but I don't know how to move all my things. Look at all these boxes.
How about just hiring a car?
No, that's too expensive.
What about ordering a taxi?
That's worth a try, but there are a lot of things here. We might need 3 trips in a taxi. That's not going to be cheap.
No, it isn't. Maybe you could try asking a friend to drive you.
I'll give it a try, but all my friends are students. Nobody has a car.
Oh, I know. Megan's mum has a flower shop and they have a van. You could put all your things in it and she could drive you to the new flat. Shall I ask her to help?
That's a great idea.
Cool. Hey, let's invite her for dinner tonight and we can ask her then.
Sure, why not?
Great. Could you go to the supermarket and get some food and I'll call her now?
OK. Thanks, Katie.
No problem, Daniel. You know what they say, 2 heads are better than 1.
So, Carlos, how was your journey this morning? Did you drive or...
Oh, it was fine, thank you. I came by train from London.
I see. Right. Well, let's start, shall we? To begin with, I'll ask you a few questions about your CV and your education, your work experience and so on. And then Stephen is going to talk to you about the job. Okay? Any questions so far?
No, everything is fine so far, thank you.
Great. Okay, so can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yes, of course. So I'm 23 years old and I have just recently completed a university course in computer science. And that was in London, where I've been living for the last 3, in fact almost 4 years now. Before coming to England, I was at school in Spain.
Ah, yes, that's right. I see from your CV that you went to high school in Madrid.
Yes, although I was actually born in San Francisco. But when I was 14, I moved to Spain to live with my grandparents, who are from Madrid.
Ah, so you were a Spanish speaker then?
Yes, and as well as English and Spanish, I also speak German. That's because of my father. He's an engineer from Düsseldorf.
I see. That's very impressive. As you may already know, this company has offices in several different European countries, so we're keen to find people who can speak at least one other language as well as English.
Well, that's good. I'd like the chance to use my languages.
Okay. Now, in your opinion, why should this organisation choose you for this job?
That's a very good question. Well, first of all, I'm a people person. I'm very friendly, and so I have a real ability to work in a team. Specialist knowledge is important, but you also need to be able to explain ideas simply and clearly. And that's something that I think I've learned in the job I do now. And I think it's been a good experience for this job.
And why's that, may I ask? We don't really meet any customers in this job.
True, but I soon learned that the best way to sell a phone wasn't to talk about all the technical things. It was to show people the apps. I discovered that I could sell more phones if I used clear and simple language to explain how to use them. So for almost 3 years now, I've been staying up to date on all the most popular apps and selling more phones than anyone else.
Very interesting. Okay, now, Stephen.
How's your revision going?
Not so good. I think I can remember most of the grammar, but remembering vocabulary is a bit harder, for me anyway.
Yes, there are a lot of words to remember.
What about you?
For me, it is probably the opposite. I find the grammar hard to get my head around, but the vocabulary is a lot easier. I've been testing myself at home and it's okay.
How do you manage to remember all the words, though? What's your secret?
Well, it's no secret. I have this kind of system for learning words that seems to make it easy.
Okay, what?
Well, when I get home from class, I record all the new words I've learned onto my phone. And then I might do something like go for a run, and I listen to them when I'm running. And I make up these sentences with the words and say them to myself.
As you're running?
Yes, as I'm running. I just say the sentences quietly to myself.
Do you remember what the words mean?
Most of the time. If I forget, I check in my notebook when I get home from my run. And sometimes I play the words and write them down. I think the most important thing is to keep repeating them. I don't know why, but remembering the sounds of the words is important for me. Like last week, I learned the word shine. You know, like the sun is shining. And that sh sound at the beginning of the word makes me think of light that's getting brighter and brighter.
Interesting. But I don't know if it would work for me. I need to see things written down. I need to look at the word.
Right. My sister's like that too. She uses vocabulary cards. Have you tried that?
No. How does that work?
She has these small cards and writes all the new words on a card with a picture, or a definition and an example. Sometimes a translation too. It worked really well. For a while.
For a while? Why? What happened?
She left all the cards on the train.
Oh, yes. That's probably what I would do.
I felt so sorry for her. After all that work.
It sounds like a good idea, but it sounds like you have to be quite organized to have a card system.
Yes, that's true.
And to be honest, I think I may be too lazy to write all those cards and keep them with me wherever I go.
It all started with this online game about Vikings. Nicholas and I ended up on the same team, and after each game, there was this chat session. Well, Nicholas wrote these really funny comments about the teams and the other players, and he made me laugh. I'd write replies to his comments, and he'd come back with another joke, and, you know, it was a lot of fun. Then we sort of started messaging each other when we weren't gaming. Like me, Nicholas is crazy about anything to do with Vikings. Like, he's read all the history and just knows so much. We've never met up because he lives in Bogota, in Colombia. So it's not like we're neighbours or anything. And that's the other amazing thing about him. Like, he's never left Colombia, but his English is almost perfect. We've spoken online. I don't know how his English got to be so good. I have so much more in common with Nicholas than I do with the friends I see every day.
Zora and I met on this fan website for the Hunger Games. We both think this is one of the most amazing series of books we've ever read. But we both really enjoy other science fiction as well. A lot of people on the fan site just wanted to talk about the Hunger Games and nothing else. But Zora was like me and wanted to read other writers, like some of the classic writers of science fiction. Frank Herbert, Ursula K. Le Guin, Philip K. Dick, people like that. So for a while we would decide together what book to read, and after every chapter we'd discuss what had happened and guess what might happen next. I really enjoyed this way of reading. It kind of made it more interesting. And then I had this idea that we could set up a book club online and, include a few more people. But Zora wasn't too interested in that. I could sort of feel her pulling away. She didn't text so often, and suddenly she didn't have time to read a book together. That sort of thing. That's fine. I enjoyed having an online friend, but I didn't want to have just one friend. I wanted more. In fact, now I've got a lot more. I set up the book club anyway.
I joined a discussion board called Greenie, and I could see immediately that Joe was the guy with the best ideas. There were always a lot of comments about how bad things are and how the environment is suffering and all that, but Joe was practical and would always ask, "Okay, so what are we going to do about it?" And then he would suggest something. Small and simple things, but practical things. Like, everyone turn off your air conditioning and open the windows. Sweat it out for the planet. I like people who do stuff and don't just talk about it. Then I figured out that Joe and I live in the same town. So we messaged a little and agreed to meet up. Together with some online friends and some face-to-face friends, we've set up a local action group. We got the city council to set aside some green areas, and we're raising money to buy trees to plant there. And we've set up a website to show everyone what we're doing, and we're attracting more friends who want to join in. That's the thing with online friendships. Sometimes they carry over into the real world, and you can do some amazing things.
Rachel? You okay?
Oh, I'm sorry, love. I'm just a bit worried. Joe phoned today and said that the old bookshop is going to be turned into another florist's.
The bookshop on the corner? I didn't know they'd sold it.
Me neither. But what am I going to do? It's hard enough already to make money, but I think it's going to be impossible with another florist's in the same street.
Yeah. Was Joe sure about this?
I don't know. She seemed pretty certain.
Well, if you ask me, it's not worth worrying about until we know for sure.
I know. But I can't help it. It's on my mind. I was even rude to a customer today.
Really? That's not like you. What happened?
Well, I wasn't exactly rude, just not very helpful.
Hey, don't worry about it. Let's just forget about work. Personally, I need a relaxing evening.
Me too.
Anyway, Tom and Becky will be here in a minute. I think we should check on the food.
Yes. I don't want anything else to go wrong today. So what's Becky like?
That'll be them now.
Hi, Tanya. How are things?
Hi, Lynn. Things are okay.
Have you done that presentation yet? The one for your bosses?
Yeah, I did it yesterday.
How did it go?
Well, the usual thing. I presented my ideas, everyone smiled and thanked me, and then said nothing.
So they didn't even give their opinion?
No, but I could see they didn't like the idea. The problem with the company I work for is that they're continuing to use the same ideas and aren't thinking enough about new markets. They're not thinking enough about the mobile app market at all.
Isn't that why they hired you?
That's what I thought. I mean, I've been working there for just over a year now, and they haven't said yes to any of my ideas. When they offered me the job, they said things like, "Oh yes, we're very interested in your creative thinking and your problem-solving skills, but do they really want to use them? I get the feeling they don't."
That must be very disappointing.
I think I've more or less decided I'm going to look for a new job.
Really?
Yeah, it's getting hard to keep having a positive attitude.
I can understand that. And I thought your app idea was a really good one.
Thanks. So, what do you think about me moving to Singapore?
Singapore?
Yeah, I'm thinking about making a big change.
Yeah, but coming to live in Singapore, are you sure?
Yeah, well, you came here to study. Why can't I go there to work?
No reason, I suppose. That would be amazing.
I want to travel more, and I'm really interested in Asian culture. I'd love to find out more about it.
Well, yes, and there are plenty of IT jobs in Singapore, but it's kind of a busy city. Are you sure you could handle it?
Absolutely. It would be fun.
Great. Go for it then.
You've got good grades and you've been to lots of interviews, but no one's offered you a job yet. Why? Is it because your knowledge and practical skills aren't right for the job? Well, according to one careers expert, Nancy Maynard, it's probably because you just haven't got the likability factor. Likability is the ability to work well with people. It isn't something you can learn easily at school, but employers want it, and they're quick to see it in candidates at interview. Without likability, Maynard believes, good grades and practical skills are worth very little. In the first 18 months in a job, most of an employee's success is linked to their likability, not to how well he or she does the job. Likability is much more important than other abilities, and anyone who's looking for a job should be trying their hardest to improve their own by spending time with other people. Advice for job hunters goes like this. Apply for the jobs that you want, even if you haven't got the right qualifications. If you get an interview, then impress the interviewers with your soft skills. Soft skills are your personal skills, your friendly personality, your positive attitude to work, your ability to communicate with people, and your problem-solving skills. It's simple. Or is it? Is likability really more important than knowledge and experience? We took to the streets and asked some people for their opinions.
How's the phone?
Not good. The screen's frozen.
Oh dear. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I was just doing that, but still nothing.
What about taking the SIM card out and drying it?
That's worth a try. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, I hope I haven't lost all my contacts. I haven't saved them anywhere else.
Oh no, how awful. Could you take it back to the shop?
Oh, I don't think they'll do anything. I bought it over a year ago.
Can you claim on your insurance?
I don't have any. It's just run out a week ago.
Oh, how annoying. I know. The other day I read about this trick for fixing phones that have got wet.
Oh, yes?
They said you put the phone in a bag of rice, and apparently it dries it out. You could try that.
That sounds a bit weird.
I know, but there were lots of comments from people saying that it had worked.
Okay, I'll give it a try. What have I got to lose?
Exactly. It's cheaper than buying a new phone.
That day, I was driving home from university for the summer.
Where were you going when I saw you by the road?
I was trying to get home with some heavy bags when he stopped to help me.
I was skiing in the French Alps when I had my accident.
Somebody stole my bag when I wasn't looking.
Your sister phoned while you were out shopping.
He looked out of the window while the train was going through the countryside.
The car broke down as I was driving down the road.
We met our friends while we were trying to get home.
I remember in primary school, Mum used to dress us in the same clothes.
No, she didn't. We used to wear different clothes.
So how did we swap classes and fool the teachers?
We used to change our clothes before class.
Did we? I don't remember that. I thought our clothes were always the same.
Anyway, I liked the fact that you were always there. I always had a friend, someone to talk to.
Yeah, but we didn't used to talk that much.
Yes, we did.
No, we used to play together all the time, but we were quiet. Mum says so. She says it was like we knew what each other was thinking.
That's very true. I mean, I usually know what you think about things.
Well, yeah.
Do you remember when we were in secondary school?
Of course. I used to hate being asked the same question all the time. Are you Bianca's twin?
That's when you started wearing black. Only black and nothing else.
I looked good in black. And I remember what you used to wear.
They were just dresses and skirts with flowers on them.
Oh, yeah, and they were pretty bad.
They weren't that bad. Anyway, I was trying to be different from you.
But the thing that really annoyed me when we were growing up was when people tried to compare us.
Right, like when they used to ask things like, are you the one who's a little slimmer?
Or are you the forgetful one?
I never used to answer those questions honestly.
Me neither. And I usually felt that people wanted us to compete all the time.
Yeah, especially with marks.
Like my teacher would say, Bianca's maths mark is better than yours.
And I'd get, Martina wrote a very good essay. You could learn from her.
But Mum and Dad never did that.
No, never. They brought us up well.
Hi, Mark. Hi, Tom.
Hi, Paula.
Hi.
We're still meeting at 10, right?
Yes, we are. We're in meeting room 3, I think. See you in there.
Yep.
See you in a minute.
Coffee?
Yes, please.
So, did you have a good weekend?
It was good, thanks. But you won't believe what I did.
What?
Remember I told you my dad wanted a desk for his new office, and I offered to help him find one online?
Oh, yeah?
Well, I found one. It looked perfect. Exactly what I was looking for. It was a fantastic price, too.
Sounds good.
Exactly. So I ordered it.
Great.
And it arrived on Saturday. But the funny thing is, it was really, really small.
How small?
It only came up to my knees.
Hey?
It turned out I'd ordered a desk for a child.
No way.
Mm-hmm. I forgot to check the measurements on the website.
Oh, so what did you do? So what did you do?
Well, I phoned the company to explain, and luckily they agreed to give me a refund.
Really? That was very good of them.
Yeah, it was. But anyway, I still had to find a desk. I was looking everywhere, but I couldn't find anything. In the end, Rachel suggested I try one of those free cycling websites.
Free cycling? What's that?
It's where people get rid of stuff they don't want anymore. I'd never heard of it either, but there are a couple of websites for this area. I found the perfect desk straight away, and the best thing is, it's free.
It's free?
Yeah. I think the owner doesn't have enough space for it, so he's just giving it away. So all I have to do is go and pick it up.
Wow. That's good. Are you sure it's the right size this time?
Yeah, I double-checked the measurements this time.
Guys?
Oh, sorry, Paula, it's my fault. I was just explaining to Tom about my desk mix-up.
It's a shame we don't know much about our great-grandfather, isn't it? Mum used to love talking about him and great-grandma. She always used to tell so many interesting stories about them, but I've got no idea where or when they met.
Yeah. Well, I know he was born in England.
Who, great-grandpa? That's right. And he wanted to go out and see the world, didn't he? That's why he went to train as a chef, so he could get work on a ship.
What kind of ship?
A cruise ship. That was before the war, sometime in the 1930s.
Ah, right.
He loved travelling, and working on a ship was the best way to see the world if you didn't have a lot of money back then.
So, how did he meet Great-Grandma? She was a nurse, wasn't she? And how did they both end up in Australia?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to do some research.
Hi there. Hi. My name's Rosie Cameron, and I'm a student here at the university. Do you have a few minutes?
Oh, sure. What do you need?
Well, I'm doing a questionnaire on family and friendship, so would it be okay to ask you some questions?
Sure, no problem.
Great, thank you so much. Okay, so can you tell me your name and what you do?
Sure. My name's Ben Bull, and I'm a second-year politics student.
Well, hello, Ben. Oh, I've said that already, haven't I? Okay, so you're male, obviously, and your age group is 18 to 24?
A bit older, actually. I'm 28, so you need to tick the 25 to 32 box.
28. Great, thanks. Okay, so first question. Are you in a relationship?
No, I'm single at the moment.
No way.
What?
Nothing. Sorry. Not married, no girlfriend. Okay, next question. When you meet people for the first time, do you find it easy to make friends with them?
Yes, I think so. I'm not shy. In fact, I think I'm generally quite confident.
Okay, and how would you describe your childhood?
Really happy. I grew up in quite a big family. There was my mum and dad, of course, but I've also got 5 older sisters.
Wow, so you're the youngest of 6 children then?
Yeah, that's right. But I also live with 2 of my grandparents, my mum's mum and dad.
So there were 3 generations and 10 people living in the same house then? Wow.
Yes. Basically, I was brought up in a house full of women. My grandmother, my mum, and my elder sisters. I think that's why I'm quite confident now, because I had so much support when I was growing up, I mean.
How cool. Okay, do you keep in touch with friends you made at school?
Yes. I've got a friend called Zippy. Actually, his real name's Sipho Zulu. His dad's from Zimbabwe, but everyone calls him Zippy.
And did you get on with Zippy straight away?
No, actually, that was the funny thing. Before we met, I'd been the best football player in the whole school.
Oh, I'm sure you were.
Sorry?
Nothing.
Oh, so, anyway, Zippy was such a good player that I really hated him at first.
So how did you become friends?
Well, we eventually discovered that we had lots of things in common. He's also the youngest child in a big family, and he also only has older sisters. And we definitely share the same sense of humour.
How important is a sense of humour in friendship?
Oh, really important. I mean, I can't